Well, hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to Nights into Dreams Part 2. Well, welcome back. We're into Nights into Dreams Part 2. Well, anywho, last time we left off, we completed 2 of the levels from Elliot's side of the story. Yeah. As you're probably noticing right now, I do have a score for the 3rd level. That's because this is actually the 2nd shot I've had to do. The first one was a bit disastrous, to say the least. To say the least. Yeah. So I didn't do very well, so I wasn't able to progress any further than that. So I decided to do another take, that way we can stream through instead of you seeing me fuck up 3 or 4 times on one level. I'm sure you guys don't want to see that. Well, anyways, here we go. Here's the 2nd part. This is actually one of my favorite levels, except for the last one for Elliot's story. Yeah, it seems that the levels are getting a little bit more challenging to fly through, as you can see. But of course, it's not like I'm very good at this game. I mean, I think I'm good enough to get through it just fine. I may have a few hiccups here and there. Then again, I don't know if I can blame the recording curse for that. I don't know. Yeah, but usually I see a pattern with the first run of a level, the first part of it at least. It's pretty short. It's like maybe 10-15 seconds long. It doesn't take very long to actually complete. It's later on, 2nd or 3rd or 4th. Yeah. In the actual first test, I think around the 3rd, the 4th run, the 4th lap if you want to call it, I took too long, and if you have noticed that there's a timer right here, I should say, that if you take too long, you will transform back to the human part, and you're not going to be able to do much. You can't fly, for one. And I kind of got stuck in the worst part you can think of, to where I couldn't get back to the chamber like this one right here. I couldn't get back in time, so I wouldn't even be able to do anything. So I kind of had to restart from there. So what you're seeing right now is my 2nd run. I think I did slightly better, but I still made a few mistakes here. But hey, what's a game without a few mistakes, right? I mean, no one's perfect. Well, I'm pretty sure there are other people that are like professionals at this game, but I am no professional. Yet again, I don't think I can blame recording curse. Probably not. Yeah, another thing is, if you get hit by anything, a missile or the spiky rings, you lose time instead of any health. It seems that they implemented time as your health base. You don't have any health, you can't really die per se, but you can run out of time and you will no longer be knights. Which is pretty bad because you can't really do much as Elliot or the other character. I don't know her name off the top of my head. I haven't really played any of her levels as much. Where are we at? Are we at the 2nd? Yeah, actually we just completed the 2nd, and I got a B. And no, your eyes are not deceiving you. That's not YouTube screwing up. It's my dazzle, more likely, causing it to kind of jazz around with the audio, the visuals, I should say. Yeah, and the gravity pads, if you do stay on the bottom or the top, they will explode, causing you 5 seconds of time. So yeah, you should probably avoid those. They're not that hard to avoid, but you should probably still be careful. Also, yeah, I kind of noticed this was a bit strange. When you go through that, everything, and I mean everything, gets pulled into you. Which is no problem. I mean, at the near the end here, in like a few seconds, you go through an area, and depending on how much you have on you, you get points for it. Right here. Boom! 1,050 points right there. That, and I have enough orbs to finish off the 3rd one. I know, I have to look up the official name for those. And I believe there's a trick ring around here somewhere. Yep, right there. Yeah, the point of this is to score more points, which obviously will give you a better score. It doesn't really matter that much as far as advancing forward and, yeah, screw up again. It doesn't really matter as much, unless you're one of the score people. But it's still nice. You can still pull off tricks when you use the L and R triggers. You can do nice loop-de-loops and all that. And the more you do, the more points you get, of course. Yeah, this is the section that gave me the problem. Because when you get near the middle of this area, missiles will start falling down. It's kind of hard to tell where exactly you're at, or where the missiles will fall, because it doesn't fall in every single area. Oh yeah, those spiky rings. Yeah, if you don't... Yeah, like that missile. I can't tell which pillars come with the missiles, which ones don't. It's kind of hard to tell unless you're like right in front of it. But yeah, like I mentioned earlier, the spiky rings, if you don't fly through, like right here, you don't fly through those fast enough, you're going to get hit and you're going to lose 5 seconds of time. Which, trust me, in this section, you're going to need 5 seconds, as you're probably going to see later on. They're not too hard, you just have to have a momentum going. You can't just stop and immediately, yeah, right there, 5 seconds lost, because I fucked up. You have to have a momentum going if you want to get through that thing properly, because if you don't, you're going to get hit. Well, that's the fourth one. I believe there's another segment here, if I can even get in this chute. There we go. Yeah, I think there's actually two consecutive. Yeah, 2 consecutive shoots like this. You can get more orbs and more points and whatnot, but no, it kind of took away some time. Too much time, actually. Yeah, and some of these orbs are pretty hard to get because you have to have like it's kind of like a swinging motion. If you want to get on the very top, you have to swing at it. So unless you're very good at this game, I don't think you're going to get up there easily. Yeah, and there I am. Well, there I am now. So I'm pretty much stuck on this thing until it ends, and then after that it's just going to flip me up in the air where I'm going to crash and lose every single one of my orbs, which is pretty bad. So all we gotta do is wait. All we gotta do is wait, and there I go. As soon as I hit the ground, there goes all my orbs. Boom. Oh, well, it's not a big problem. You can pick them back up, you can still use them, but you're not going to get a very high score. In fact, I think I got the lowest score possible on these levels. I should still have enough to advance, per se, but I could have done much better. Yeah, I got an E. But anyways, on to the boss that I'm sure all of you know very well, whether or not I actually faced him or not. Yep. The third boss is Riella himself, a fellow nightmare. But basically the name of the game here is you have to do, like, you literally and figuratively have to run circles around him. But be careful, he can do the same, and it will cost you time. Which, trust me, if you're gonna keep screwing up consistently, you're gonna need all the time you can get. But all you gotta do is literally loop him around, and he will crash into one of the lights, I guess? Yeah. And from there on, it's easy. Literally took me, what, 5-10 seconds. This is a boss I can actually beat. See, I don't seem to have any trouble with the bosses. It's more the levels getting to the bosses. Which isn't bad, but I kind of wish I was better at the actual game. Well, let's see what my final score for Stick Canyon is. It's a C. I should have guessed at this point. Well, that's not a bad thing, per se, but still. I ranked higher than anyone else. Well, I definitely ranked higher than my first shot, as you can see. Or Sonic and Knuckles, who I didn't know played this game. Excuse me. Well, I guess we're ready for the last level for Elliot's story, if we can just get to that. Anytime now. Thank you, past me. Okay, last level for Elliot's part of the story. And honestly, one of my favorites. You'll probably see why soon. Well, let's begin the journey. The not that big of a journey, anyways. I think this is actually the first time I saw this game was when I was looking around. Because I heard of the Journey into Dreams for the Wii. That's where I first heard about this game. So I looked it up on the internet, Google Chrome and all that. And found this game first. And this is actually one of the first levels I saw. And I'm like, dude, this game looks fun. I have to get it. Oh, and yep. Your eyes are not deceiving. You can actually fly around as Elliot without knights helping you out. But the only downside is that you don't get a time bonus. So basically, you have that exact time to complete all 4 sections of this level. Which can be problematic, but it's not that hard. I don't think I had too much problem, if I don't remember. Yeah, but this level probably is one of the more fun, I should say. Sorry. And probably one of my favorite pieces of music from it. Yeah, another thing about Elliot is you can't circle around and collect stuff through a loop. You actually have to make contact with it, or else you're not going to grab it. Which, again, shouldn't be a big problem, but with someone being used to doing that as their main way of grabbing orbs or any stars or anything, it's kind of jarring, kind of a little bit. Like I said, not that big of a deal, but still, this level's pretty fun. The only problem is beating it within a time, and yeah, I just lost 5 seconds. Okay, scratch the whole momentum thing. You probably just have to go fast enough when you go actually through it. I don't know, the timing on that's kind of sketchy in my opinion, but eh. Yeah, already done with the second one, but we only got 93 seconds left. Ooh, my first A of the playthrough, and probably the last you're gonna see out of me. That's probably why I like this level so much. I can actually do well, for the most part. Yeah, after I did the first part, I wondered, I wonder if there are any professional players or NiGHTS players that are actually really good. Looked up, yeah, there are. Seeing them get straight A's in everything. Those guys are nuts. Somehow they can keep the link score up. I don't even know how they can do that. I can't do that. Then again, I occasionally play this game, but not enough to do that. Yeah, we only got 50 seconds left until I die, which would be nice if that didn't happen. Of course, I'm not going to spoil anything. That kind of took the fun out of it. It's basically telling you, yeah, I fucked up, video's over, bye. And that's no fun. You don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. 25 seconds left, and we only got a section of the last one done. And I'm surprised I didn't get hit. I'm honestly surprised I didn't get hit. That should have killed me. Okay, not killed me, lose time, but still. Oh man, 10 seconds left. Come on. Come on. 5 seconds. And, oh, are we close? Oh my god, I'm only off by 3. And I got a game over. The first one of the playthrough. How fun. Except it's not. It's kind of bumming me out. Well, dang. I'll have to try that again. But we're coming around that time where I'll probably have to shut the video, because if I try it, it's going to be another 10 minutes. Yeah, we're trying to keep it at a level pace here with the time. Don't want to take up 30 minutes of your life in one shot for seeing me screw up. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night. Be safe.